Hello everybody, my name is Cindy Dunn. I work for the OSCC 55 Plus at the Faith Place branch, and today we're going to make a birdseed wreath. When it's complete, it will look like this. You hang it on the tree for the birds. The first thing that we need to add into the bowl would be half a cup of warm water and one package of gelatin powder, the clear gelatin. I'm going to add that into our bowl and mix it up till it's all dissolved. Once that's all dissolved, we're going to take our flour, and you have 3/4 of a cup of flour, and we're just going to add that into the bowl. I like to do it a bit gradually so you don't get a whole bunch of lumps. There we go. Keep mixing it up. It's going to come like almost like a tea biscuit kind of batter. You keep mixing and it'll look something like that, like a tea biscuit batter. And then we're going to add the cornstarch. We need to add 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. Move that out of our way. Not cornstarch, corn syrup, sorry. Should be corn syrup. 1 tablespoon. 2 tablespoons. And 3. Just going to take my spoon, take the rest of that out. You're going to mix that up a little bit. Okay. And when I do mine, I like to add peanut butter because a lot of birds, certain species of birds like peanut butter, like woodpeckers, blue jays, and there's a few other ones. So I always add peanut butter, and I like to use the crunchy peanut butter. So I put half a cup peanut butter. This is optional, but if you want to attract more different kinds of birds. And if you don't have peanut butter or you're allergic to peanut butter, you can use almond butter, any kind of nut butter. You're going to mix that back up. So it's going to come like really pasty. You want to try and incorporate as much as you can. So it'll look like a paste almost. Now we're going to add our bird seed. You're going to need 4 cups. 4 cups of bird seed. I just went to the dollar store and I bought wild bird seed. Usually if we weren't in this lockdown situation, I would go to the hardware store like Lowe's or one of the hardware stores, and I like to buy, it's called Wild Bird Seed Mix. It has all different kinds of stuff in it, but this one works just as good. Dollar store. 4 cups. I'm going to add that in there. And this takes a little bit of mixing. Want to incorporate all the seeds. Takes a few minutes. But I find as soon as I put my birdseed wreath out, it's covered in birds. And I put mine on a plant pole. You know the poles you get to hang your hanging plants on? I put mine on that, and I put a little bit of Vaseline on the pole so the squirrels can't get at it. They have a hard time climbing up on it. So it looks like it's pretty much incorporated now. Okay, so we'll move that over here for a minute. Then you'll need a bundt pan and some spray, nonstick spray. And you just spray it very liberally around the whole bundt pan until it's covered. Okay. Now this is an optional step. I like to add cranberries to the bottom of my bowl. You can add raisins, you can add whatever you like, but I find that the chickadees really love the cranberries. So I like to add, if I could get it open, there we go. Okay. I like to just add a couple of handfuls to the bottom of the pan. And spread it around a little bit. Oh. Goes up the bag. Okay. Shake it around a bit. Now what you're going to do is you're going to add the birdseed mixture to the bundt pan. It's quite sticky and it comes up lumpy, but you're going to spread it around after. I'm not the cleanest baker or cooker. I usually get some all over the place, but that's all right. Okay, once it's in, you want to make sure you press it down firmly. And I found that if you get a little bit of warm water and a metal spoon, you'd be able to push it down without it sticking to your utensils. Made this with my grandson one time, and he tried to eat the birdseed. Okay, once it's all pressed down, nice and firmly. Now, you just leave this set overnight, like 24 hours, and then you just, when it's set, you just turn it over, and it pops right out. And again, you have a big mess right here, but we'll just throw that in the pan. Okay. Then you're gonna, once you pop it out, you're gonna put some string. I couldn't find my string, so I just used some ribbon, and you'll see that the cranberries all show up around the sides. I like to use string only because, especially in the spring, all the birds are making their nests and stuff. Ribbon's not really that good for birds because they'll take pieces off and put it in their nests, and it's not very healthy. So I usually use the twine or the string, which couldn't find it this time, but the ribbon works just as good. And I hope you enjoyed my craft and enjoy watching the birds.